welcome to the side of the ring because it's time for some Ringside Rumors. I apologize for the delay in uploads. I apologize for the delay in uploads, ladies and gentlemen. I have currently been dealing with a couple of shit. Wow, see? I'm dealing with some health issues, but coming around the corner right now. I am making a speedy recovery, and you're seeing me sooner rather than later. And see, I practice what I preach. Anyway, boys, we don't have time to worry about that, all right? I gotta some into these top 3 rumors. So let's jump into it. Our first top rumor, Fightful Select confirmed that the surprise return of Miro and Thunder Rosa on this week's episode of Dynamite is related to the launch of the new AEW Collision TV show next month. Ray, oh my God, I don't care. Thunder Rosa is not even medically cleared. She's not even medically cleared. Who cares? Miro's fine. Nothing's wrong with Miro, and he's still not doing anything. I don't care. But Eddie's Miro, and it's Thunder Rosa. They're really good. And, when they were here, I really liked them. And it's been a while since I've seen them. And, now they're back. So, maybe that means Tony Khan. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean Tony Khan has anything for them. It could mean it literally Thunder Rosa's not medically cleared. So there's nothing. I don't understand why she was even on TV. Why was she on TV? Why was Miro on TV? Sorry. Miro, I understand. But he's going to be on Collision. Why is he on AEW Dynamite if he's going to be on Collision? And it's so that when he shows up on Collision, you won't just go, oh my God, where did Miro come from? But isn't that the point? Is to surprise you, to be like, oh wow, I haven't seen that guy in a while. I don't care, man. Our next top rumor, Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer heard that Rosa is still, quote, hurting a lot and her back is not better. He didn't get the impression that she will be medically cleared in time for the premiere of Collision. So like I said, she's not medically cleared. I understand why they showed her. It's to basically spark your memory, to be like, oh yeah, Thunder Rosa, that's right, I completely forgot. Listen, it's the same thing as Randy Orton, right? Where obviously I want Randy Orton to come back, and I love Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton is absolutely fantastic, and I would let Randy Orton take me out to dinner, okay? I have no problem with Randy Orton or Thunder Rosa, okay? I'm sure they're absolutely wonderful people. My gripe is not with Thunder Rosa. My gripe is the fact that we are being shown Thunder Rosa as if Thunder Rosa is 100% and she's about to be thrown into a championship match or something, okay? It just feels weird that we're getting all of these visuals as though something incredible is about to happen, only to find out that they're not actually medically cleared. And there are some people who don't read this. I don't know how many times I can stress this. There are people out there, like people who don't watch the news, who don't read stuff like this and don't know that Thunder Rosa is medically cleared. So they're watching AEW, right, with their glossy eyes, and they see Thunder Rosa, and they go, and they think Thunder Rosa is coming back next week or something, or they think Thunder Rosa is going to be at Double or Nothing, or they think Thunder Rosa is going to be at All In, and they don't know. I don't know. She probably doesn't know. But doing stuff like this isn't good, because it gives the implication that, hey, you see this person? Well, good. Get used to see him. It's just not a good idea. At least I personally, right, don't think that it's a good idea. But I'm not Tony Khan. Okay, so I don't know, man. Honestly, man, it's weird that this is happening. I mean, I understand Miro, because last time I checked, I don't think Miro was actually injured. He was just looking for some creative direction, and then they gave him creative direction, and he was like, no, not like that. And that was the last time I heard him. That was the last time that I had heard from him. So I assume Miro being on TV. I assume that Miro being on TV means that we are going to get more Miro. But since they're being shown to advertise Collision, what? I guess that means that we're going to see them on Collision? But they were shown on Dynamite just to sort of spark your, make your thingy tingle, I guess. I don't know, man. Our final top rumor, regarding rumors of AEW President Tony Khan landing a $1 billion TV deal over 5 years with Warner Bros. Discovery, Wrestling Observer Live's Brian Alvarez mentioned that Khan is keeping everything close to the vest. Quote, nobody in AEW knows anything. Tony's not telling anybody anything about anything, to the best of my knowledge. This is the equivalent of the brawl from the All Out Fallout nonsense. Okay, Tony Khan doesn't really know. Okay, well, no, this is actually, okay, the point I'm trying to make is that he's doing that thing again where he's like, I'm not going to say anything, right? Because I don't want to be caught out in something that I said, and then it turns out that it wasn't true or something like that. It was different back then because there was a legality situation, and he was like, I don't want to say anything because there's a potential chance that, like, I could get in legal trouble and I could get sued for, like, defamation or lies or something like that. This is different because the deal is still being made. The deal is still being made, okay? It went, like, there's obviously a TV deal. It obviously has to deal with Warner Brothers Discovery and all that sort of stuff, right? But someone just said $1 billion, and then someone else said 5 years. So we don't 100% know. We don't 100% know. That's currently what we're gravitating around, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. So at the end of the day, right, I guess if you want to, sure, go off of that. But you don't fully know. I don't fully know. Tony Khan doesn't fully know. WBD doesn't fully know. And the only way that they're actually going to be able to know something like that is if they get together and they finalize the deal. Until, like I always say, the article comes out and we get more information, there's not really much we can say. Moving over to our minor rumors, our first minor rumor, The Rock told CNBC that he, quote, connected with Vince McMahon the other day, but he did not elaborate on what they spoke about. This is one of those things, right, where The Rock is at Dunkin' Donuts and he's in line, and it's like Tuesday at like 2:15 p.m. and some random guy from some random wrestling thing runs up to him and like he pokes his mic into his pec and he's like, hey Rock, and Rock rolls his eyes and sighs heavily and looks down at him and he's like, yeah man, and he's like, Rock, you're a wrestler, right? And he shoves the mic. He's like, yeah. He's like, okay, say something wrestling related. And he goes, okay, I talked to Vince the other day. And he's like, whoa, thank you, Rock. And then he runs away. That's pretty much what that was. So there's two things. Either The Rock spoke to Vince McMahon, and that was it. Or maybe there's a match happening. Ooh, maybe The Rock and Vince are going to start working together with WWE. Or maybe The Rock and Vince are going to start their own wrestling promotion. Our next minor rumor, according to Meltzer, NJPW star Will Ospreay is already booked for AEW's All In event at London's Wembley Stadium in August. So that's good to hear. That, I mean, bro, that's great. That is great to hear. I'm so happy to hear that because pretty much all that means is like, hey, eventually you're going to slowly start seeing more Will Ospreay, and it's going to build to a match. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to build to a Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay match. I swear they said they were going to do that. I think it was supposed to be for the title, but I don't think that that's happening. Is Will Ospreay a champion? Isn't he like the United States champion or something? I don't know. Either way, I don't feel like looking it up. All right, leave me alone. Bro, it's May, and he's already like set in stone for August. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to hear about that, and I can't wait to see what match he's going to be in. Our next minor rumor, per the Wrestling Observer newsletter, AEW plans to put Kyle O'Reilly with his old Undisputed Era teammates Adam Cole and Roderick Strong when he comes back from neck fusion surgery, but there's currently no timetable for his return. So that's great. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that I wish Bobby Fish was still here. I'm not really going to sit here and complain about that all too much simply because, Bobby Fish is a grown man and he's allowed to make his own decisions. So if Bobby Fish wants to go to a different promotion, go where the grass is greener and all that sort of stuff, then I don't really, see a huge issue with that. Maybe in the time that it takes for Kyle O'Reilly to come back, maybe Bobby Fish will already be back. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Our final minor rumor, the Observer also notes that the Acclaim's AEW merchandise sales have recently declined, dropping them out of the company's bestsellers list after a long run near the top. It obviously sucks to hear. I will say this, in the grand scheme of things, obviously it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Everybody is eventually going to not hate the Acclaim, but they're going to their love for them is going to start to, gradually decline. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be just fall straight out of the sky. Obviously, after a while, you're going to be like, all right, because I don't know what to tell you, man. They're not in the title picture, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what storyline they're in right now. I don't know. I don't think they're with the firm. I don't think that they're having a situation with the firm. At one point, I think they were, sorry, my nose is really itchy. I think they were having an issue with the guns, but other than that, nothing is really happening. They were in the trios, whatchamacallit, right? Did they win? Didn't they? Because it was Bowens was the last one, and then he eliminated them, and that's how they won, So, yeah, you know, I don't know what to tell you. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, folks. It's just how it just bees like that. You know what I'm saying? I love the Acclaimed. I think they're absolutely great. Okay, the Acclaimed have arrived, but now it's time for them to go. What do we talk about? Thunder Rosa and Miro are back. Great, man. Great. Even though Thunder Rosa's not back. Even though she's not medically cleared. So, like, I don't know why we saw her. And Miro's back. And Miro's fine. But it sounds like they're going on Collision. So, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Okay. Tony's keeping everything close to the vest. Nobody in AEW knows anything, and Tony's not telling anybody anything, which is fine. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Let's all not turn into Ariel Helwani. Well, I asked him a question and he didn't answer it. You know, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Let's wait until we get all the information, and then we can go somewhere with that. All right? Lord have mercy. The Rock spoke to Vince. Who cares? NJPW star Will Ospreay will be in London's Wembley Stadium in August. That's great. I can't wait to see what type of match he's gonna have. I don't know why I'm leaning towards Kenny Omega. I swear I heard through the grapevine like a couple weeks ago that that's the match that they were planning to have, but either it already happened or like maybe it's gonna happen here. I don't fully know. We'll have to wait and see. What else? Kyle O'Reilly is gonna be paired up with Cole and Strong. I wish Fish was still here. Again, he's an adult. He's allowed to make his own decision. So if he doesn't want to be with them or he wants to go somewhere else, that's perfectly fine. You know, it's not really that big of a deal. And the Acclaim's AEW merchandise sales are declining, which is fine. At the end of the day, that's just how it bees. You know what I'm saying? You're not always going to be the breadwinner, you know, for ever, you know, like John Cena's sales, I'm pretty sure have declined after a while. It's kind of hard to keep buying. I mean, I don't know. Bro, my nose, I think I had to shave. Anyway, you know, John Cena eventually was not going to be making all the merch sales, which makes a whole lot of sense, you know. So there's only so many t-shirts and armbands, you know what I'm saying, that you can keep in the what's the word, in the ecosystem, you know what I'm saying. So that's just how it be, folks. Speaking of which, folks, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful tonight and a wonderful tomorrow. As always, big hugs all around.